Okay, welcome to my video. I'm going to talk about abstract and pottery. And the question I asked myself is, are potters abstract artists? Well, I thought about this for a while and I wrote a few words down for myself. Sort of a little essay, you might say. It takes about maybe 500 words or so. And so I said, well, potters can create abstract forms and decorate them with abstraction. It is the fusion of abstract thought and practicality. And when I say abstract, I'm referring to the concept that an abstract work of art does not represent something else. For example, if I were to draw a portrait of my wife, that would be a work of art that represents my interpretation of her. If I was to distort the drawing to a point that makes it hard to recognize, so long as it still can be identified as a person, then it's not a true abstract drawing. Abstract is the drawing of lines which create spaces between the lines that do not represent a real thing in nature. An abstract sculpture is similar, if it is not representing something else. A piece of pottery is what it is, not something else. A mug is a mug, a bowl is a bowl, and a plate is a plate. If the pottery is formed into something that represents another thing, then it's no longer abstract. For example, a vase created in the form of a coconut and decorated with coconut texture and painted with the colors of a coconut, that's not a work of abstract art. Suppose now a potter makes a plate and then paints the face of Donald Trump on it. Then the form is abstract, but the decoration is not. Abstract decoration is drips, lines, points, smears, cracks, wobbles, smudges, colors and shades of light and darkness, and so on. These are the components of abstract art, so long as they do not represent something else. Why is abstract interesting? Creating good abstract art is not as easy as it seems at first. It's a deep concept and it takes time to develop with practice. Pure abstract art is a created thing by an individual who is making a statement that is about form, texture, and color in its most basic and primal nature. It's an idea that can only be transmitted through abstraction. What the idea is and its meaning is understood by the viewer by the lines, scratches, blobs of color, and so on. This is the most interesting part, is it's a statement of pure thought without the influence of preconceived ideas. This is why abstract art is so interesting. It is thought without prejudice. And then I thought, why is abstract art boring? And then I thought, well, the majority who see art do not think so deeply about it. And they want a picture of something they can easily relate to, such as a portrait of a loved one, a painting of a favorite animal, or a scene of a peaceful landscape. And it's not easy to judge between good and bad abstract art, not without listening to our innermost gut feelings. Hard work is the real boring thing, not the art, which likely was created with a tremendous amount of hard work. Deep thinking is the boring part. Imagine if you had to face a wall for hours every day, and you had to do it for 9 years. How boring. However, those who put in the hard work are rewarded with revelations incomparable to those who did not. Memories that were forgotten are remembered. Thoughts are clarified, and ultimately a clear mind is achieved. This is called Zen mind. Therefore, the abstract seems boring, but in truth, it's fascinating and exhilarating. And the only way to find this out is to open our minds and put in the hard work. My name is William Allen, and I appreciate you listening all the way through this. Now, if you have any thoughts, please leave them with me. Leave them in the comments, and I'd be quite interested to read them. And God bless you.